It is almost time for bed. Mummy Pig, Daddy Pig and Peppa are having mugs of hot milk. Comes running in wearing his spacesuit. George, why are you in that spacesuit? Asks Daddy. You should be in your pyjamas. George loves everything to do with space. Oh dear, George is trying to drink through his helmet.
George!
Cries Peppa.
Take your space helmet off to drink your milk.
Peppa takes George's helmet off. That's better. It's bedtime, little ones, calls Daddy Pig. Peppa and George are tucked up in bed. George likes to listen to his space mobile.
Not space again.
Sighs Peppa.
It's boring.
Space isn't boring, Peppa. It's full of wonderful stars, smiles Daddy Pig.
I can't see anything,
says Peppa, looking out of the bedroom window. It's easier to see the stars outside, explains Daddy Pig. If you put your coats on, we could go and see. That one is the North Star, says Daddy Pig. Peppa sings a star song.
North Star, are you near or are you far? Can we get there in the car?
The stars are too far to get to by car, but they look closer through a telescope, replies Daddy. Grandpa Pig has a telescope, says Mummy Pig. It's late, but we can drive to his house just this once. Look, says Daddy, we're following the North Star.
North Star, shining with a twinkly glow. Please show us the way to go.
Peppa and George have arrived at Granny and Grandpa Pig's house. Mummy Pig rings the doorbell. What are you doing here? Asks Grandpa. Could we take a look through your telescope, please? Asks Mummy Pig. Very well, replies Grandpa. To the top of the house we go. Grandpa Pig's hobby is looking at the stars. Here she is. Old Bess, says Grandpa Pig.
Wow!
Gasps Peppa, seeing the telescope. Who's for the first look? Asks Grandpa.
Me!
Shouts Peppa.
It's the North Star!
Cries Peppa. We sailors use that star to find our way home, explains Grandpa Pig.
Daddy used it to find his way here.
Peppa adds, smiling. Now it is George's turn to look through the telescope. He can see a planet with rings.
What else is in the sky?
Asks Peppa. George can see the planet Saturn, says Grandpa.
What is Saturn like?
Cries Peppa. Saturn has rings made of rock and ice, and it is very, very cold, says Grandpa Pig.
We could build a snowman.
Cries Peppa. Quick, look, Peppa, gasps Grandpa. It's a shooting star. You have to make a wish.
I wish that when George is old enough to have his own rocket, he will take me into space.
Cheers, Peppa, happily. Grunts George. Everyone laughs.
If you saw a shooting star, what would you wish for?
It was the first day of the summer holidays. Peppa was playing in the garden with her friends.
Peppa, what are you doing in the holidays? I'm going to the park to jump in muddy puddles. For my holiday, I'm going to the jungle. Ah!
We're going to the desert. I'm going on holiday in the mountains.
I'm going to the South Pole to play with penguins. Ooh.
Peppa's friends were going on holidays all around the world,
Peppa, George, time to go to the park.
called Mummy Pig.
We have to go now. Bye, everyone. See you after the holidays.
Shouted Peppa. It is time for Peppa to get ready to go. Can you help Peppa choose an outfit to wear to the park? That's Peppa's favourite red dress. Peppa is enjoying dressing up, but it's time for her to join her family outside. Mummy and Daddy Pig were waiting in the car.
Is everyone ready?
Said Daddy Pig.
Yes, Daddy Pig.
Shouted Peppa, George and Mummy Pig.
Then let's go!
Cheered Daddy Pig. The little car bounced along the road.
It's fun to drive to the park in our car. I love our little car.
Said Peppa happily. Then, all of a sudden, the little car broke down.
It's no good. It won't start.
Said Daddy Pig.
Let's call for help. Hello, this is an emergency.
Said Mummy Pig.
Our car has broken down.
Hold on, don't panic. I'm on my way.
Soon Miss Rabbit's emergency breakdown service arrived.
Hello, everyone.
Shouted Miss Rabbit.
That was quick.
Said Daddy Pig.
Oh dear, this car doesn't sound good.
Said Miss Rabbit.
Oh, we wanted to go to the park.
Said Peppa.
Don't worry, Peppa. While I fix your car, you can borrow my aeroplane.
Said Miss Rabbit. Everybody climbed into Miss Rabbit's aeroplane.
Everybody ready?
Asked Mummy Pig.
Yes, Mummy Pig.
Shouted everyone.
Then let's go.
Could we visit my friends on their holidays all around the world?
Asked Peppa.
I don't see why not.
Said Mummy Pig. Emily and Edmund Elephant are on holiday in the desert, looking at lizards.
Ooh, interesting.
Said Edmund Elephant. It wasn't easy to land an aeroplane in the desert.
Hello, Peppa.
Said Emily.
Hello, Emily.
Said Peppa.
We're flying around the world visiting everyone. We were just studying a rare and very shy lizard, but it's run away now.
Said Edmund sadly.
It had a scaly back and a long red tongue,
said Emily.
Can we help you find it again?
Asked Peppa. Suddenly, the lizard appeared behind a rock.
There! There it is!
Shouted Daddy Pig, frightening it away again. Can you help Emily and Peppa find 3 more lizards? Lizards like to hide under rocks. No lizards under this rock. That's one. Can you find 2 more? No lizards there. That's 2. Only 1 more to find. No lizards under this rock. No lizards under this rock. No lizards there. Peppa has found all 3 lizards. Emily is very happy. The sand in the desert is very hot to stand on. Emily has a good way to cool her feet down. It's called the desert dance. Keep going. Peppa's feet are cooling down already. One more move. That's much better. The desert was lots of fun, but Peppa wanted to go somewhere cooler.
Where next?
Asked Daddy Pig.
Peppa!
Shouted Susie.
Susie! I missed you.
Shouted Peppa.
Me too. It's lovely here. There are so many penguins.
Said Susie. Peppa and Susie were so pleased to see each other again. Susie wants to show Peppa what she's found at the South Pole. Susie has found a big hole in the ice. Can you help Peppa find out what's inside? Penguins! Are there any more penguins hiding in the hole? Can you count them all? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow! Look at all these penguins! Can you help 3 penguins jump back into the water? 1, 2, 3. Well done. Uh-oh, one of the penguins has stolen Susie's woolly hat. Can you get it back for her? Susie is happy to have her hat back. She was very cold without it. Peppa had lots of fun with Susie and the penguins, but they couldn't play all day.
Bye, Susie. See you after the holidays. Bye, Peppa.
Where next?
Asked Daddy Pig. Mummy Pig pulled the handbrake. The plane fell through the trees, landing on the ground with a bump.
Ah! Pedro!
shouted Peppa.
Are you having a nice holiday? Yes, it's brilliant in the jungle. There are parrots, monkeys and everything,
said Pedro Pony. Pedro is looking for monkeys. They are hiding in the trees and the bushes. Can you help Peppa and Pedro spot 3 naughty monkeys? That's 1 monkey, 2 more to find. That's 2 monkeys, 1 more to go. Well done! You helped Peppa and Pedro find the hidden monkeys. Look! Lots of other monkeys have popped up to say hello too. Pedro loves parrots. Peppa thinks she can make a parrot fly over to Pedro if he stands very still. Can you help Peppa make the parrot fly? Pedro likes parrots, but maybe not on his head. They have very pointy feet. Pedro thinks Peppa should try swinging on the vines before she leaves the jungle. Swinging on vines is lots of fun. The jungle was fun, but there were no muddy puddles to jump in.
We'd better be on our way,
shouted Daddy Pig.
Bye-bye, Pedro,
Said Peppa.
Bye-bye, Peppa,
Said Pedro.
Where next?
Asked Daddy Pig. Danny Dog was enjoying his mountain holiday.
This is the life, eh, Danny?
Shouted Captain Dog.
Yes, Daddy, it's great.
Said Danny.
What's that noise?
Daddy Pig landed the aeroplane on the top of the mountain, right in front of Danny and Captain Dog.
Well done, Daddy Pig.
Said Mummy Pig.
Hello, Danny,
Shouted Peppa from the top of the mountain.
Hello, Peppa.
Shouted Danny Dog.
we're flying around the world to see my friends.
Explained Peppa. If you shout on top of a mountain, you might hear an echo. Peppa wants to hear her voice echo across the mountains.
Hello, Danny, Danny.
Peppa thinks she can see 3 different birds. Can you spot them all? That's 1, 2, 3. Yes, you spotted all of the different birds.
Oh, oh. Well, we can't stand around here all day.
Said Daddy Pig.
Bye!
Miss Rabbit should have fixed our car by now,
said Mummy Pig.
Oh, goody! That means we can go to the park.
Giggled Peppa.
Hello, Miss Rabbit. We've flown all around the world.
Said Peppa.
Lucky I filled the plane up with petrol this morning.
Said Miss Rabbit.
Have you mended our car?
Asked Mummy Pig.
Yes!
Replied Miss Rabbit. Everybody climbed inside the little car, ready to drive to the park.
Bye! All those places around the world were nice, but something was missing.
Said Peppa.
What's that, Peppa?
Asked Daddy Pig.
Muddy puddles!
Shouted Peppa. Peppa and George loved jumping up and down in muddy puddles. Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig loved jumping up and down in muddy puddles. Everybody loves jumping up and down in muddy puddles. The end. It is a lovely autumn day, and Peppa and George are getting ready for their Halloween party. First, they scoop out a pumpkin to make a lantern. Then Mummy Pig fixes a candle inside and lights it. Oh, lovely, sighs Peppa. Mummy and Daddy Pig help Peppa and George put on their costumes. Peppa is a witch and George is a dinosaur. He he he! Peppa cackles. Very witchy, says Mummy Pig. Dinosaur! Grrr! Growls George.
Dinosaur. Grrr. Hello, I'm a witch.
Peppa and George's friends have arrived. Everyone is wearing a spooky Halloween costume. Suddenly they hear a howl. Howl! What was that? Asks Peppa.
Oh.
Only me, says Danny Dog. I'm a werewolf.
Oh. I'm a carrot. Oh. Oh.
Peppa notices that Emily Elephant has a green face. What are you, Emily? She asks. I'm an alien. Bloop, 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 she replies, laughing. And Edmund is a ghost. Actually, I'm a paranormal apparition, corrects Edmund. That's a Clever Clock's ghost.
I'm a paranormal Compilation. Blub, blub, blub. Blub, blub, blub.
Daddy Pig appears at the door. Welcome to the party, everyone, he booms. Come and have some pumpkin pie. Inside, the house is decorated with balloons, cobwebs, and hanging toy bats.
Grrr.
Even Madame Gazelle has come to the Halloween party. Hello, says Susie Sheep. I've come as a vampire. Ah, a vampire, sighs Madame Gazelle. That reminds me of home. How strange. Madame Gazelle doesn't seem to have a reflection in the mirror. Daddy Pig puts on some music for everyone to dance to. I love pumpkin pie, says Daddy Pig. I love dressing up, says Susie Sheep. Everyone loves pumpkin parties, says Peppa.